Zach.
Hello?
Hey, Zach.
Who's he? I know you're here. Show yourself. Oh. I was gonna ask if you wanted to make the video. Dude, why do you have a knife? Hey guys, welcome back to Reel It In with Zach
And Ryan.
And today we're gonna be talking about a brand new movie that we both really love. Yeah?
It was a really good movie.
Love it. The Invisible
expect
Man, starring known Scientologist Elisabeth Moss.
Yeah.
Just need to clarify, this channel does not support Scientology. It's a cult. It's bad. Before we get started, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to our channel, click the bell thing. I don't know if that's a bell.
So, The Invisible Man. What are you doing?
He could be in here right now. You don't even know.
Oh my god.
He could be right here.
Oh my god.
He could be over there.
Oh my god.
He could be anywhere.
I thought this movie was gonna be really bad. Seriously, based off the trailer, I thought the concept of somebody who's able to basically make this invisibility suit and stalk someone was gonna be pretty dumb. And I don't know, I just didn't think
It does seem like a stupid concept.
The trailers
Like
didn't,
cheesy.
Yeah, I was like, how are they gonna execute this?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I don't know how you can sell this movie very well because,
Yeah.
like I said, the concept seems kind of silly. So first of all, like we said, we really liked it, and when the credits rolled, I saw it. So the movie is directed by Leigh Whannell, which is ridiculous to me because he's the guy who did like Upgrade and Saw and Insidious.
Okay. Yeah.
Which I like those movies, but they're so different. Like this just feels like it's in a whole nother league
Yeah.
in those films.
I've never seen Saw, but like they're obviously very different.
The Saw series is kind of a guilty pleasure of mine.
Yeah.
But the first Saw is a good movie. But
Kinda
you know, the rest of
scary.
them, no, I can't really argue that. But
Scary.
yeah, so that guy who's like a very seasoned Blumhouse writer, I guess director now, is like, I don't know, making these really dope movies. So I thought that was crazy. He wrote it and directed it. Elisabeth Moss is the star, as we all know. It also stars her douchebag of a husband, this guy named Adrian in the movie. Oliver Jackson-Cohen.
Yeah.
I don't know who he is.
I don't know who that is either.
Aldis Hodge, I recognized though. He's the guy who plays the cop and her friend who she lives with her friend in the movie because she's experiencing so much trauma from
They think
the
she's
plot
crazy.
of the movie. Quick. We should probably say what the movie's
Yeah.
about, you know? Forgot
Okay.
to do that.
Okay.
So basically this woman's controlling, abusive husband.
One night she escapes.
Yeah, she escapes in the beginning of the movie. She finds out that he's committed suicide, that he's killed himself.
Her husband who
her
she left,
husband
yeah.
has killed. So they're everyone tells her, you know, you don't need to be afraid anymore.
Yeah.
You can go out into the world again.
But then strange things start to happen.
Yeah, so she feels like he's still around, but she
then-
can't see him, like
Yeah.
he's stalking her.
And everyone thinks she's crazy, but it gets like it's like political undertones of like believing women, so it's very topical.
Oh, the
which I
whole
really
movie,
love,
the
yeah.
whole movie is like a domestic violence parable.
Yeah,
Like it's
pretty
really,
much.
really, really.
But they did it so well.
That's the other thing I should mention is this movie is a remake of like a really, really old classic film, The Invisible Man, and it was
Universal.
And there's a famous picture from it. I feel like a lot of people will recognize the guy from the original one.
The
He's got the
bandages
bandages
on,
on and the black glasses. Yeah, it's based on a movie from 1933. It's completely updated.
It takes place like today.
For modern times.
Yeah.
You know, it takes place today. It has the political undertones of stuff that's topical right now.
They use iPhones. So you know it takes place
That's
today.
That's how you know in the opening of the movie.
It's like typical rich person house, very cold, very
Yeah. Harriet Dyer is also in the movie. I don't know who she plays.
the sister.
Right, the sister. So as I said before, I thought that this movie was going to be really dumb based off the concept. One of the best things in this movie is the fact that even though the concept is so stupid, it's not stupid when you watch the movie because they don't go into it. They don't go into the technology. They
They
establish
you just kind of find out like, how
in
it happens, and that's it. They don't really like.
Exactly. If they went in depth as to why things were the way they are, how he made neurons and neutrons shrink down, all this, I'd be like, shut the fuck up. I don't care. Like, that's not what the movie's about. All they establish in the opening of the movie is there's like
smart and rich.
That he's smart. He's this like optics expert or something, and you buy it.
And that's something I think. I mean, everything's really subtle on it. That's like very like. That's like
nothing is shoved in your face.
Like the theme throughout the entire film. It's like little things you kind of have to pick up on things. You're like, oh, okay, this all makes sense. Nothing is like really handed to you, but not in a way that makes it hard to watch. It's just like you make the connections easy, but they don't like spoon feed it to you.
Yeah. The writing in this movie is very clever, and there's in so many horror movies, people end up in places and you're like, how did they get there? Or they have certain things like keys to get out of places and you're like, how did they get that? Every single thing that Elisabeth Moss gets access to or places she ends up in the movie, everything is explained to you, but like not hand-fisted to you.
Yeah,
it's
hand-fisted to you.
You've never heard that expression?
No.
It's like something's shoved in your face, you know, like
they really took care of like the script and the screenplay and like just like the details. Like there was like a lot of care put into it. I feel like a lot of other horror movies, maybe not so much today, but like I mean, maybe I don't know.
No,
like
a lot of them are like
they're very focused on like this is the scary shit that happens and this is how people die and like that's like that's like the bulk of what it is. This is like not like that at all.
Horror movies are getting a lot better now. There are a lot more independent horror movies that are really good, but there is still a bunch of garbage that writes the way that I'm talking about.
I hate horror movies. Like they scare me. I don't like them.
Kind of,
they make
I feel like this bends more to a thriller.
It does, but it's still scary. But I was like so captivated the whole time.
Very suspenseful, and it's still scary.
Yeah, I also think a testament to just Elisabeth Moss is a really great actress too.
So good. That was one of my other positives was how good she is in this movie. Yeah. The characters aren't dumb.
It's very human.
Yeah,
like,
the characters aren't stupid. That's what it is.
Yeah.
In horror movies, they make characters stupid all the time, and they're making them. Yeah.
I just had an epiphany.
She's smart.
Yeah, she's just a smart, like, she's just, like, not even, like,
really
a
smart.
Genius. She's, like, street smart. Like,
honestly, she's like a normal person. They dumb people down in movies, and they make her a normal, smart, regular, regular.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. The cinematography was really good.
I love that as well.
They show a lot of empty doorways and panning shots where you just know he's there, even though you can't see him. Yeah, the score was so good.
Oh, I love the music, too.
The music was really good. It was really sparing, too, because it would be quiet so much, and then something would happen that would incite, like, a really exciting scene, and the music would just be blaring.
Now, some things we didn't like about it. Well,
some things that you may not have liked about it. Yeah. Speak for yourself, bro.
Well, I'm just
Speak for yourself, dude.
I don't want to give anything away, but there's like a few things that happen, and I'm just like, that like doesn't seem like it would happen in real life. It seems very unrealistic, and nothing like obviously like you can't turn invisible. That's not what I'm fucking talking about. I'm talking about just like things that could happen in real life. Like the way the situation plays out just seems very unrealistic and like just convenient for the movie. Which like I mean that's like a small. There was a few things like were like too convenient or like didn't really make sense, but other than that, I don't really have any.
But you can't get into it because you don't.
I can't get into. I don't want to spoil it. Really, no complaints. Yeah. To be completely honest, besides that.
As you can probably tell from as I've been talking about the movie, I really, really liked it a lot. There were just a few small things when I thought about it after the fact. It wasn't even stuff that bothered me that much in the movie, but looking back on it. So her husband, when he fights people in this movie, it kind of feels almost like he's a little superhuman. There's moments in the movies where he punches people and they
like go flying.
And they either go flying or they're like dead.
Yeah.
Specifically, there's scene with security guards where I was like, holy shit, he's really, really, really messing these people up. Right. And then the other thing, this movie's 2 hours and 4 minutes, and I think it could have been an hour and like 55 minutes. Like I think they could have maybe even a little less. I think they could have. I think it could have been a little bit short. No, it's not. Yeah. This is not a big qualm with it. This one little cool note. There's a scene in the movie where Elisabeth Moss is at a hospital and she looks over and she sees a guy being pulled out of a room in a full he's like a burn victim. He's like a burn victim or something.
It's very like it's super short.
Yeah, it's like 2 seconds and he's being wheeled out of the room and it's a clear homage to the original.
A nod.
Yeah.
And now it's time for the real score. Ryan, out of 5, what do you give this movie?
Solid 4.5.
I give it a 4 out of 5 stars.
Real it in score
is
8.5.
8.5
out of 10. Invisible Man, would recommend.
Go
Highly
see
recommend.
it. Even if you don't like scary movies, go see it. It's good.
There's one scene, I'll say one thing. Restaurant scene, it's going to be iconic forever.
Yeah.
That scene is going to
It's
become
amazing.
famous. That shit was...
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us this week on Reel It In with Zach and Ryan. This was our Invisible Man review. Hope you guys like it. Hope you guys enjoy. See you guys.
And next week, we're going to have a video about our favorite Pixar movies, getting prepared to see Onward,
which I'm so excited.
And then we're
about.
gonna have a review.
Honestly,
of Onward
this was
for you.
like your movie was this week, and then like next week's gonna be like my kind of movie.
Well, I'm excited for Onward to
Yeah.
not
well, like it's
yeah.
like it's like our genres. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.